I like this, I like this, I like this. Oh no, this one can matchy with me. Oh, am I back? Oh yes, hello. You know, Ramadan is not even here yet, but already I'm selecting baju for the Idul Fitri celebrations. And a lot of people are saying, oh, but then it breaks the whole idea of, you know, you not even concentrating on the holy month of fasting. But for me, I like to actually choose my Idul Fitri baju earlier so that I can concentrate and focus spiritually everything during the fasting month. And today I'm really delighted to be interviewing once again. They came here like when they first started out, the U co-founders. We've got Dawn, hello. Hi. And we've got Dr. Wan Puspa Balati. I'm going to call her Malati for it. It's good to see you guys again.
Thanks so much for having us. Really appreciate it.
What has happened since? Now, the first year, that was 2 years ago, right? Was that 2 years ago? This is the third year running. I've of course stalked both of you on Instagram, and I've seen that you have evolved in the sense, but it's still sticking to the roots of what U was all about, right, Dawn?
Correct. We started off with having very intricate, quirky designs, but our specialty is actually intricate beadworks, and we have made sure that we've stuck to that from the start till the end.
Okay.
Last year we came out with our maternity line because Melati was...
Congratulations, Mel. Okay.
So Melati can tell you about our maternity
That's on
line.
the mannequin number 2, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Correct. Because I guess that was the challenge. You know, you're pregnant.
Yeah.
You want to look nice. You know, for Idul Fitri and all like that, but it's so limited to have the baju kurung.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I don't want to just buy stuff that I can just wear during pregnancy only, you know, so I also want to wear it after. So, you know, we actually came up with 2 maternity lines.
Right.
One of it is, you know, this is a brainchild of Miss Donnie, you know, so I could be her model, but yeah, so she sort of...
Surprisingly, Dawn, who's single
and
has no kids,
yes.
or never been pregnant before.
Yeah, so she just uses my tummy and my inspiration, you know, so she came up with this, you know, I thought this was really smart because what you can do is, you can sort of like button this up, and this looks like a baju kurung, you know, but you also have these buttons that you can adjust. I'll show you real quickly. So depending on the size of your tummy, which again depends if you're a baby boy, baby girl, if it's big, it's long, we could actually adjust this.
According to each trimester.
Correct.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And the skirt is Velcro as well, so it adheres to your tummy size.
And it's great that you actually fixed it on someone who is actually pregnant because we know what's comfortable and what's not, right?
Yeah. Correct.
As you mentioned, Dawn, the one thing that I love about U is the fact that it comes up with all these really quirky, traditional costumes at an affordable price. It's very, you know, it's very friendly to the wallet, but it's also all these intricate beadings. I remember a point where we got one from, I got one from U, and it still looks like new.
Yeah.
Let me just share with you, because I'm very particular. I sew myself. See the beading here? If you turn it inside out, there's nothing. The beading is so beautifully done. And I'm looking at this now, and I don't know if your prices have changed, but because of this, has it increased in cost?
It has slightly, because now we're actually going to all the fabric stores, searching for all like the best cotton, the best Egyptian cotton, the best Japanese cotton, and we're actually choosing the beads ourselves. We're sourcing it from different tailors, and we're testing.
And they're doing this while maintaining a full-time job, huh?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And now there's a baby, there's a mother and daughter
line. Yes,
line.
We have 2 designs that have mother and daughter pairings. So as you can see from here, this one has a mother-daughter matching baju kurung as well, and as well as this one.
And you know, because my daughter, especially the younger, she's a bit of a boy, so she doesn't like all this, you know, all these blings and lace and stuff, because it's gatal, it's itchy. Okay. And that's why I turned it inside out only to see, because that's the part where it gets a little bit irritating for the kids. All right, so how are you different? I mean, I've seen all these, especially now that KL Fashion Week is over, I've seen all these like beautiful creations on the runway, and of course everyone's gearing up for the Idul Fitri. What makes U so different from the others that are just lamba or ready-to-wear collections out there?
I think it's because, you know, our designs come from the heart. We basically choose the designs that we like. We look at the fabric, we say, okay, you know what, no one has done this before. Paisley, not many people are using paisley, so we're like, okay, you know what, let's just do this. You know, a colourful top and a plain bottom. And even the beads and all that, because we understand that a lot of our buyers, especially our offline buyers, they wear hijabs. So that's why we decided, instead of putting the beads here for our
nice.
baju kurung modern, to have it in the sleeves, and also some of them have it in the hems as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And I guess also another thing is as much as we really like this and what we like, that's what we put, but at the same time we're always big on feedback. So we are very, very fortunate to have our customers who always give also feedback. So, you know, so for example, this is a classic one where we said, okay, people say, you know, I like beadings, but you know, it's so expensive to make here, and you know, I have very little ones, you know, so they say, you know, why don't you have modern hands? Hence, that's what we're doing. And then they said, you know, why don't we have a more modern one? Because now, for example, a lot of people doing a lot of kurung modern, but you know, it's not still the traditional up to the knee kind of, you know, so we always big on getting that kind of feedback.
And you welcome this.
Yes, correct.
However,
correct. However, we also have some who still like it heavy. So we still have that juba that, you know, is heavy, but it's still relatively long.
And that's made out of lycra, so it's easy to move around.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know.
Very solid friendly, by the way.
Yes, correct. So because of that, then we still have that the hand thing, and then you can still wear a hijab, and this is relatively long, so you can still see it even though you're wearing
it's
hijab.
fancy enough, you know, to go out.
And who actually designs the beadings? I mean, at the end of the day, it still needs someone to like, okay, it has to look like this. Because if you would give it to me, I'm like,
It's literally me and Melati taking out
Wow.
a piece of paper, scribbling. We say, okay, we want it like this, like this, like this. And we actually, even sometimes we even have sample beads that we want to be used.
Correct.
And then we'll say, okay, you know what, show us your picture of the beads, and I want to use this and this and this. So this one we said we want a solid. We just gave her like maybe I think 2-3 sentences of instructions, and she just came back with this, and we were very happy with this.
You know, one more thing that I like about the OO brand is the fact that you always think of those who needs help in that sense.
Correct.
You know,
Yes.
I understand that single mothers are the ones that you're giving, you know, this job task to, and they love doing it, and at the same time they're working.
Correct.
And Melati's a sociologist, so she's very much into.
All right.
So
Share us a little bit more
our
about
mission and vision.
Yeah,
as well.
share us a little bit more about that mission of yours.
Correct. So, like, you know, remember how we started off doing like that too, yeah? So we try to see not only just for single mothers, but any target group. So we have people from lower income, for example. So even from the beading to the tailoring to even the labeling itself. So now we even expanded. We have even in Malaysia. We have few tailors here in Malaysia. Again, because I know more people here, so we know these are the small jobs that we give. But of course, you know, we still have those from Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and always China, correct. And those are usually out of contact because we know people who think that, okay, why
These
don't you
people
give
are
this?
right.
And our kebayas are all sourced
yes.
from Bali. Our tailors in Bali. It's all original, authentic Balinese lace, Balinese
How
silk.
do you ladies do it? It's amazing, crazy, and have a full-time job, and it's beautiful, ladies. Congratulations!
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
So
much.
it's www.oo.com.my.
Correct.
With MY. Okay, so there you go. www.oo.com.my. Has it already all been launched?
We're launching the baju kurung moderns by Thursday.
This Thursday. Oh, just in time. All
Everything
right.
else is already online.
Okay, wonderful stuff. Congratulations once again. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. Very, very quickly, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., Elaine Daly will be back on the show to discuss about, something that really, really pains my heart. You know, there was this video depicting a schoolgirl being brutally beaten up by a group of schoolmates, and it's been making its round on social media. Everyone is expressing their anger towards this. But is it just that? Don't you think that we should be more worried about how these children could be growing up? So it's really, really sad. All right, unfortunately, that's it. Thank you once again, ladies. Thank you to our 4 guests earlier on. If you missed the show, you can always log on to tonton.com.my. Today is actually my last day here on Bella. So it's been a great run. Thank you so much to the team. I love you all, and stay tuned for more updates on where I'll be next. Assalamualaikum.